guys, it's Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Guys, today's topic is 5 things. 5 things that you do not do when you're getting ready to leave. 5 things that you do not do when you're getting ready to leave the covert narcissist. You must pay attention to this because this is what will help guide you for the things that are about to come, the things that are after you even finish with them, the things that eventually will be happening. If you have kids with them, you're trying to co-parent with them. One of them, guys, is don't hold yourself hostage of going through back and forth in your head of how far you drifted. Because when you finally get to the point of where you are doing things that you don't even remember how, like is it me? That's what you're going to be asking yourself. Like, you're doing things that you don't understand how you got here. Don't get caught up in that phase of trying to go back and forth, like, how did this happen? How did this happen? This is going to keep you stuck in that position, trying to figure this, how far you've strayed, how far you've drifted off. There's no point. That is not the time to be doing that, because if you keep doing that, you got going through the what should have, could have, I should have done that, I could have seen that, you're not going to, that's not going to help you move with the plan that you now have of living. Number 2 is talking to folks. Yeah, this is not the time to have discussion with anybody, really, about this. You do not divulge your plan in any way, shape, or form. Don't even hint at it. Don't even hint at it, because I'm telling you, some people will think that they are meaning well by, let me go in there and see they're having troubles. Let me go help them. Now they're going to alert the covert narcissist, which, of course, going to make them mad, because if you finally figure out how these people are, they're gonna get at you for even, how dare you trying to tell me when this relationship is over, so don't talk to folks, no matter how well-meaning they appear, whatever. This is not the time to divulge your plans. It's not the time to discuss your plans with anybody. 3, of course, talking to a covert narcissist. This is not a time to say, this is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna divorce you, and this and this is gonna happen. No. If it's normal, emotionally healthy people that somehow got to a point where the relationship is not working anymore, they want to get out of the relationship, they want to file a divorce or whatever, this might happen. You might have a conversation of, okay, this is what we're going to do now. With a covert narcissist, remember, they have a blueprint of how the relationship goes. So you deviating from protocol, which they are the ones that are supposed to go through and then discard you, and then your life should be miserable after that. Nobody else will want you. Neither will you want anybody else. You just stay where they left you so they can flip-flop back and into your life. So you telling them that you are leaving, or you trying to, no, this is not going to go well. This is where they will literally intensify everything that they were doing before, or they try to make it look like, okay, everything is fine now. Let's go to therapy. Let's go to talk to this person. Let me do this and that. I'll finally do that stuff you want me to do. And of course, this is just temporary. This is just temporary, because eventually this is to get at you. And what you don't understand at that point is that now they're mad. They're mad. How dare you? So this would now be, they'll do more. So telling them or having discussion about this is ahead of time is not something you want to do. There's no need to alarm them or alert them, really, of this is what you're going to do. There's no point. There is no point. Number 4, guys, is talking to the children. Talking to the children, especially when you are not, is not done yet, but how old the children are, it will cause anxiety. And take this from somebody that happened with me and with my kids. I wanted to let the kids know that I'm filing for the divorce. After I've done it, like, I didn't want to go through that whole letting them know they start panicking or whatever ahead of time, which the covert narcissist, of course, wasn't on board with that plan, because they could care less. So, I mean, they don't care. So he went ahead and told the children. And guess what? The kids were anxious to the point where, up from the time he told them to months later, literally after he left, they were sleeping in the same bed with me. They could not go to they had sleep in their own rooms, because I think they figured the thing that maybe, I will leave too. So they were anxious about that. So we want to make sure that you're here. My son in particular, You want to make sure that you are in there. So yeah, they slept in the same bed from the time he told them to the time to months, literally months after he left. And I didn't force him to go, because I saw what was going on. I was gonna let them know gently when slowly in my own time, let them know this is what's going to happen. But no, because he was trying to get at me, of course this is not in what I wanted. He went and told them exactly, your mom is destroying this and he's telling us she leave this and this and that. So yeah, don't tell the children, but plan how the children should know without them, so you don't cause any anxiety within them. Of course, number 5, this is important because they will try to mess you up financially. So no unnecessary spending. Neither are you, this is not the time to actually be doing job switching. And I say this because when you start going to court, which these people would like to take you back and forth to court because it's never really straightforward, you will need time off. And if you're switching to a new job, they might not be looking favorable on you taking off after you just started a week before, 2 weeks before, that, oh yeah, I'm going to be late today because I got to go to court and do this and do that. So that is not a time to be switching jobs. Of course, that is not a time to be doing unnecessary spending, because you will need every dime that you can save. They will attack you in different ways. This one over here went and added me to credit cards that I didn't know he had. So that messed up your credit. You're trying to get something else different. Or the back and forth thing that is going on. If they are supposed to pay child support, they probably would not pay. So then that's extra expenses on you as well. Or if they are supposed to pay, there's asset and it's supposed to be split, and they are not ready to split it yet. So in the interim of waiting for this to happen, you will need to support yourself. So this is where you do not get into unnecessary spending, because yes, you will need the financial support, that you will need that help, because these people will try to mess you up. That's one way to target you, because that's a way to make sure that you run back to them if you're the one that left, or that you stay stuck and at their mercy if they are the ones that are, discarded you. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind and everything's will fall into place.